What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video here at Chris's MMA Universe. And for this video here, I'm just going to be talking quickly about the aftermath of UFC on ESPN 5, which is Colby Covington versus Robbie Lawler. The fight was, everything I expected. It was honestly super exciting. I was on my feet the entire time. Some people don't like fights like that, where fighters trying to take the other one down, for a long time, or always just trying to get them to the ground or whatever the case is. But this one wasn't entirely like that. Colby Covington was getting the best of Robbie Lawler the entire time. This entire fight belonged to Colby Covington. He was outstriking Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler probably caught him maybe a couple times, but nothing too significant. Colby Covington was just throwing volume at him. It was just nothing but volume, just kept it going, kept the pace going. He was able to keep up a pace that Robbie Lawler was not able to match, and also took him down. We're talking 500-plus strikes and 20-plus takedowns from Colby Covington. Honestly, hats off to both fighters. Hats off to Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler is honestly an icon of the sport. I love Robbie Lawler. Have nothing against him. I think he's phenomenal. But Colby Covington, I know a lot of people don't like his style or like the way he is outside of the octagon. And, they don't like his persona that he puts on and stuff like this. I'm a fan of Colby Covington. I like Colby Covington. And like I said, I know a lot of people don't like him and like the things he says and stuff like that, but it's all a gimmick. The way he is and everything is just, it's all just a persona. And I'm a big fan though. I'm definitely on the Colby Covington train, and I'm a big fan. I've loved him ever since, he's been starting this whole thing, where he doesn't keep his mouth shut. I think it's funny. It's very entertaining. And but Colby Chaos got it done, and he got it done. He made it look pretty simple. Usually Robbie Lawler gets into wars. We've seen him where he got into wars with Rory McDonald, and for this though, for the most part, after coming off a loss from Ben Askren, he was pretty much dominant in the Askren fight, but until the ref ended up stopping it. But in this fight, man, Robbie Lawler had nothing to offer Colby Covington. He wasn't doing anything that Colby Covington couldn't handle. And Colby Covington just, he just washed him. It was just not even really, it wasn't even competitive. And Colby Covington was just all offense. Significant strikes was just through the roof. His takedowns, his wrestling was phenomenal. The pace he was able to keep. his cardio is just something that Kamaru Usman is really, really going to be tested. Now, don't get me wrong, Kamaru Usman has a great gas tank as well. We saw that when he ended up capturing the title against Tyron Woodley. But, Colby Covington is up there. Colby Covington is one of the best. He keeps up some of the best pace. He has one of the best cardios in the UFC roster, period, especially in the welterweight division. So I see that being a great fight. Obviously now Dana White ended up saying in an interview that if Colby wins, he's for sure going to get the shot now against Kamaru Usman. And, we all know how things go. He was the interim champ, and we all thought he was going to fight Tyron Woodley. Then that didn't happen. And then now, we thought he was going to fight Usman. But that didn't happen. According to Colby, Usman was making up excuses. I'm not really going to get into that. But we'll see, if they end up really fighting. We know how it is with the UFC where things could just take a 180 spin out of nowhere. But I'm hoping to see that fight. I would really, really, really love to see Colby Covington against Kamaru Usman. That's going to be a great matchup. Two phenomenal cardio, their cardio is through both of them, have great cardio. I feel like that would be a war. That would definitely be a war. And But hats off to Colby Covington, man. Colby Chaos got it done. He ended up just he washed out Robbie Lawler. Let's call it what it is. But hats off to Colby Covington. Colby Covington is gonna end up getting a shot against Kamaru Usman. For Robbie Lawler, I'm not really sure what Robbie Lawler should do right now. I know he said he was gonna go back to the drawing board and come back better. And he said he felt better than he has felt in years, and still just wasn't able to really get off anything that he wanted to get off. And I know how fighters like to throw their best shots at the end of a fight, or how when they hear that 3 clicks at the when there's only 10 seconds left. It seemed like Robbie Lawler only tried to pick it up the very final 20 seconds of the fight. And I don't know, it's just if Robbie Lawler was gonna throw some, that last round, he should have tried at least a little bit more. It seemed like he was just rolling with the punches a little too much and was just getting tagged by Colby. And Colby was he was throwing it on him. He was just pouring the volume on him. So hats off to both fighters. It was a great fight. I loved it. I'm glad I actually went the distance because it was just something that was just very exciting to see. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Smash the like button. If you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe. And I'll see all you guys in the next one.